Hello, and welcome back. So, as you can see, we're doing something different today. We're doing a tier list. Why? Well, I wanted to do something different, and I just reached 100 subs, so thank you so much. I hope you don't mind me doing a little tier list as almost like a little celebration slash, 100 sub special. And I thought I would do a tier list of Animal Crossing villagers, obviously. I didn't know where to start, so I'm going to start back in the past because these are old characters that no longer exist in the game. These are Animal Crossing characters from previous games. I have absolutely no idea who half of these characters are. I don't recognise any of them but the specials. Like, I can see a couple of the Splatoon characters. I can see other things. Their faces look great. I'm going to look forward to doing this, and I hope you don't mind watching me do it. So I have renamed some of the categories to should return, almost great, which means like not quite. That should be a little bit of change first, and then maybe then that character could return. Weird, but okay. So yeah, I can also see them in the game, because sometimes there are some strange villagers in Animal Crossing that maybe I don't love, but someone else does. So yeah, meh, which means I really just don't have an opinion on them. Maybe they're like just too boring, or I can't fit them into any of the other categories. No, self-explanatory. Absolutely no. For for several reasons, I'm sure. And don't we already have this? Because just looking through, I genuinely thought some of these characters were others. Because it seems like some of these characters, they look like other characters and they're not. So yeah, I'm probably going to use that category a lot. I do have a wiki in front of me on my phone. I'll be using that for their names because I have absolutely no idea what their names are, and I would like to refer to them other than just this ugly chicken or this strange cow. So yeah, I will begin with Isle. And Isle, I'm going alphabetically. It appears to be this bear cub. So Isle looks okay in my opinion. I'm not seeing a great deal from this thumbnail, sorry guys, but there's a full image on my phone, and very basic, apparently a lazy bear cub. I think he looks a bit more cranky than lazy personally, and could almost, return, maybe with a little bit of change, because honestly, yeah, maybe either change the personality to cranky, or make him look a little bit less miserable and he'd be fine. I think he looks alright. Next up is Analog, which is this penguin. So Analog kind of looks like Sprinkles. Yeah, it's a jock penguin and looks very similar to even Iggly. It could be the eyes, but yeah, I think we probably already have this, to be honest. The penguins kind of look very similar unless there's a big design difference, and this is very bland. Aziz, I don't know if I'm saying that right. The lion, so this is Aziz. This lion, he looks, he looks great. In fact, the graphics of this lion look like they could almost be in the game. Apart from the fact I've never seen him before. I don't really care much for the lions, but like I said, I could easily see, you wouldn't even have to change him. I think he could just go straight in the game. You could just just download him straight to the current graphics and he'd look great. I did not think I'd be putting a lion in my should return list so soon, or at all, to be honest. I'm not a fan, but I can't deny he looks great. What is this personality? Jock. Okay. I think he looks a bit smug. I think he could absolutely be a smug. He just has that sort of like smile. Just looks a bit smug. So next is Belle. And Belle looks like a very generic cow, though she is peppy, so that's something, I suppose. And looks a lot like Tipper. Yeah, because it's sort of that black and white cow. Except, what is Tipper? Snooty? I don't know. A peppy cow. Or do we need another black and white cow? I mean, she's a different personality, but I think she should be a different colour altogether. Yeah, I don't know if we need another cow. I'm a bit worried because right next to Belle is Bessie, which is a great name for a cow. But Bessie here is a normal cow that looks just like Stu. It's like they took Bessie and then they decided, oh, how about we just make Bessie into a male, like a bull, and that would be Stu. I mean, they could be like siblings. I do like sibling characters like Francine and Chrissy. That could be cute, and I'd love it. I'd love her to have a different personality. Yeah, you know what? I would like them to bring back Bessie, because Bessie has got a great name. Could easily be like a sibling character, and I think she should be a sisterly. I would love them to change her to a sisterly. I think that would be great, in my opinion anyway. So, Betty, a normal chicken, meh. Yeah, I'm probably going to keep her in meh. She looks okay, very plain. I do like plain designs, but I'm just not a fan of chickens. I've said this before. I just don't think, she looks very appealing to me. One day I am going to have to pick up a chicken to have as my villager, but it's not going to be Betty here, because I feel like there are so many good normal characters that she just won't stand up amongst them. Right, next is the Tamagotchi dog, and I'm not keen on the Tamagotchi dog, but someone probably is, if I'm going to be honest. It's not me. I think it's weird. I do think it's weird. I don't like how his whole face blinks. I remember this Tamagotchi dog and I don't really like it. There's a cat. We'll get to the cat eventually. I'm sure the cat's going to be in the same category of just a bit weird. Not for me. Carmen the mouse. Carmen the snooty mouse. I don't like mice, but I actually think she looks okay. There are a lot of mice in this game, in New Horizons, that I do not like, and Carmen actually looks okay. Doesn't she look a little bit like Cherry though? Like the eyes and the bear cub Cherry, and like the hair. She looks a little bit like they've taken Cherry's skin and I don't know, slid it over Carmen's face. That's weirded it out for me a little bit, but besides that, whatever I just said, I think she's okay. We could do with more nice looking mice characters. Yeah, maybe if like her mouth wasn't so wide, but I feel like that was just something with the old graphics and the design they went with with the mice. Her dress, bit crazy, but overall, not bad. Okay, so another cow. This one is Carrot. I guess she's one of the series like Ketchup and Tangy and Apple. And do we need Carrot? Simple design. What personality? Normal. Okay. So nothing fantastic. Are all the other ones peppy? So maybe it would be nice to have the whole collection with a girl that isn't peppy. Straight up, I want this cow. I do. I think she's alright. I like her character design. You can't really see from the icon. I'm sorry. I have a better look on my phone. You can see the top of her head a lot better. So she has like the little green bowl cut with her like little yellow horns on top. So she looks a lot more like a carrot on my screen than yours. So I think she's alright. I actually quite like her. Okay, so next is Cece. I think that's how you pronounce it. Cece. She's a collaboration character. So I believe it's Splatoon. They're all like Splatoon characters. I actually think they look great. I do. And if you're into it, like into Splatoon, I imagine these are characters you would want. I like the squirrels. I like their like really fat eyebrows. I know they're meant to be squids, I guess, but the fact they're squirrels is quite nice. So where am I going to put them? I kind of think we should do another collaboration, to be honest. Just some more characters in the game would be great, and I feel like it's more likely to happen with, you know, a collaboration, like a different game. Champ here is very familiar, and that's because he looks like Porter, which I believe is the train conductor, or, I don't know, like the train driver or the train ticket guy in like the older games. I believe Champ was a villager, and then I don't know if they did, but it kind of feels like they stole his design to create Porter, and so they no longer use Champ as a villager because he's now like an NPC character. So what do I think? I don't think we have, well, I know we don't have Porter in this game. There aren't trains. So if Porter's not going to return, I think we should have Champ. I think they should give Champ back if they're not going to give us Porter. Okay, and Chico? Chico, let me just slide you into this category, Chico. For those eyes alone, and that grin is awful. I don't like, look, this is how you do a mouse right, and this is how you do a mouse wrong. This is how you do a mouse dirty. This mouse looks awful. They really didn't try very hard. No, definitely not. Moving on to Chuck, which is just a nice bull character. Oh, do I think we need another bull character? He is a cranky bull, and do we have any? We must do. We've got Rodeo. Who else? Vic, maybe? Do we need another? I mean, he looks nice and simple though compared to Rodeo and Vic. Like, Rodeo's got the weird eyes, and I think Vic's got the weird hat and is like a Viking. So maybe it'd be a good alternative, because I'd rather have this guy than those two. So that surely says something. Oh, Clara is next, and Clara I thought was Bitty. They look too similar, in my opinion. The teeth look absolutely terrible in the old game. My god, don't they look awful? So I feel like definitely down here with good old Chico, the two of them can hang out. Yeah, I guess also kind of in this category as well, that we kind of already have this. So maybe she should be down there instead, in the, we've already got one nasty looking pink hippo. We don't need another one. We certainly don't have Cupcake, who looks a little bit drowsy, doesn't she? She doesn't look quite right. Apparently she is snooty. She doesn't look snooty. I don't think the pose is doing her justice. The way she kind of looks like she's about to fall over probably doesn't help. Oh, is she weird? But okay. I can imagine her being changed into a Sisterly. And we don't have a Sisterly bear cub. You know what? I would quite like that. A Sisterly bear cub. So I might put her in the almost category, where it's just like just a little bit of change and she'd be alright. Next is Dozer. And this is a lazy bear. And I think he looks really cute. You can't really see too much of him in this thumbnail. He's got like a unibrow, kind of like Nate. But I kind of like how he just looks like he's asleep all the time. I think he looks really cute. And I love his name. I don't know why I didn't keep him. I love him, and I feel like other people would too. So he's going straight up into the should return category. And next is Elena. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. This okay looking elephant. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. She looks alright, I guess. She looks different. She looks a bit alarmed. Yeah. She's gonna stay there. She's gonna stay there. I don't know. She's like weird enough to be in the weird, and I don't think she's bad enough to be in the no. So she can stay there for now. Emerald is next, and I thought this just looked like Henry. Apparently this is a girl, and we already have this, don't we? We already have this. Emerald looks way too much like Henry. Tads isn't as good as Lily, so can go in the no thank you plain green frog category of don't we already have this. Epona here. Oops, here. Is another one of those collaboration characters, and I don't know how I feel about Link's horse walking on two legs and having a conversation with me. I don't know why. It kind of feels a bit weird. It's a horse character. It makes sense. I know it does, but it's like it was a pet. I don't know how I feel about it. Honestly, it's a bit. Strangely enough, this is the only character that I feel is a bit furry. I don't know why. I find it really weird. Sorry. I'm sorry. So, Feline is next, which is a great looking cat. It is a collab character, and it's the Monster Hunter cat. I do actually play Monster Hunter. I really enjoy it. And I do like the felines from that. So honestly, those buggy eyes aside, I like it. I like it a lot. We already have weird cats, and feline would fit straight in. Honestly, is feline a boy or a girl? I have to make sure. He's a boy. Just making sure. Okay, next up is Philly. Philly, the additional horse. So this one here, with its, is that 7-Eleven logo on its chest? I think it is. It's a normal female horse. Why does it have a 7-Eleven logo on it? It's part of a 7-Eleven collaboration. Okay, but apparently it's part of the like the superhero characters. So Agent S, Kid Cat, Rocket, and Big Top, and Philly. I think we should have her back. I don't know if she should have this 7-Eleven logo on her though, but I do think it would be cool to have a whole village of just superhero characters. It would give people a lot to search for. If you're going for, say, 10 and these 10 specifically, yeah, that would be hard, and I think I would love to watch people do that. I just think maybe the 7-Eleven needs to come off. Yeah, we don't need that sponsorship. Okay, so next is Flash, who is this straw hat wearing bird, who reminds me a little bit of O'Hare, who is also a straw hat wearing animal. I think it's a rabbit actually, and I think they would look alright together. To be honest, his design is perfectly fine. It is very standard. Does he look like someone? I'm not sure. Because I'm not very good with the birds, and I can't think of a blue bird right now. So maybe up here, honestly. Because I don't think he needs changing, and I think he could definitely be in the game. So yeah, another shock alongside the lion. What was his name? Aziz? I don't know. I'm probably saying that wrong, but next up is Flossie, which is a surprisingly pleasant looking mouse. She looks okay. As mice goes, probably one of the best ones I've seen. Honestly, I feel like they should have taken a few more of these mice and gotten rid of a few of the ones they have in the game currently. Apart from that guy down there. No, he can stay there. Alright, Flossie. What can she could be different. She definitely could. But it doesn't have to be that different. She could definitely be in the game. Not that I need more mice, but you know, sure, she deserves to be there. Oh, what an interesting name. What a strange duck. Fruity the duck? Fruity the duck. Why is Fruity called Fruity? I have absolutely no idea. Okay. The wiki says he's like resemblance to Daffy Duck, and I think they're nuts because he doesn't look like Daffy Duck. He's just a grey duck with a weird haircut, you can't see. It kind of looks like he's wearing a hat of yellow. He's okay. I've got Bill, and Bill's a very plain looking jock duck. Fruity? Interesting. He's not bad though. He's really not. So I can't put him any further down the list than that, in my opinion. Ganon. It looks great. Oh, that's going up there, I think. It's got to be with Epona. Weird. But I get it. I do get it. He's meant to look like that. He looks exactly how he's supposed to look, but how he's supposed to look is weird. So, not for me. Definitely for someone else. Someone else is going to love that. I'm sure. Yeah. If you don't know, Ganon is a Zelda character. I believe he is an enemy character or a bad guy character. One of the main bosses in the game. So next up is Jen, which is a jock sheep. Or is it Gen? I don't really know. He looks... he looks alright. He looks... I don't like the sheep in the old games. This is why I wasn't keen on the sheep when I started New Horizons. Because of this stance and this scarf. It just looks weird. He does look weird. But we could do with another jock sheep. And I'm sure if he was to be given the new graphics makeover, he'd probably look alright. So honestly, maybe just up here in the weird, but okay. Okay, and next we have Hambo, which is a fantastic name. It's another jock pig. And I actually kind of like that. I like his name. I like his name a lot. You can't really see much of him, but he looks fine. He doesn't look terrible at all, so I actually like him. The name alone puts him into that category. Hambo is great. Oh no, chickens. I don't like chickens. Oh no, a green chicken. A jock chicken, okay. I don't like him. What does Hector look like? Oh no, Hector looks weirder. Another jock chicken. Okay, I'm just having a look now, and both are jocks, both are weird. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. No! No, look at their faces. I don't like them. Even in the new update, I don't think they can be saved. I think it's too late. It's too late for them. So I'm immediately giving up on the chicken, I don't know, brothers of Hank and Hector. This is Hank and this is Hector. No. Okay, Holden? This is like a golden hamster. He kind of looks like a Sanrio character. I don't know if he is though. Who are you? Why are you? Are you anything in particular? His design is based on the Japanese company known as Fueki Cosmetics. I might have said that wrong, but that's why he looks like a Sanrio character, because he's like literally a mascot of some sort. Meh. He's kind of cute. He's almost weird though. I definitely don't think he should be in the no category. He's okay. But is he weird but okay? Or is he meh? Oh gosh, I just looked down and looked at that koala. Okay, sorry, back to back to this guy. Holden. It's a strange name. Oh, I'll put him one up because he's okay. He's okay. I just don't like how he looks like he's made of gold. He looks metal or plastic to me. He doesn't look like he's an actual animal. But I guess maybe in the new graphics that would fix that. This though is called Huggy. Ugh. Oh, she's kind of like a reject Melba. We already have this, but the one we have is much better. It kind of reminds me of Ozzy as well. So somewhere between Ozzy and Melba. This thing. She's too similar. So she's going down in that. Don't we already have this category? And we're going to move on to Iggy, who is an old man sheep jock. I kind of like him. He looks strange. And yeah, he looks very alarmed. And I don't know, he's weird. I think he's definitely weird. He goes in that weird. I think he's gonna have to go in the weird, but okay. Because, yeah, there's nothing particularly offensive, but the whole combination is just strange, so you can stay there. You can stay there. Inkwell. I think Inkwell looks great, personally. Again, with the, is it Cece? The, Splatoon squirrel. Inkwell is also a Splatoon character, and honestly, you could put him in the game and he'd fit straight in. It doesn't even have to be like a collaboration character. He looks great. Okay, Jane. Jane looks like Violet, because we already have one purple gorilla girl, and I mean, she's slaying that top. It looks great, but honestly, we kind of already have this, so I don't need another one. I definitely don't need two of these gorillas. So next is a cranky bird called Joe, and you can't see too much. Well, actually no, you can see a fair bit of Joe. I'm surprised we don't have Joe, like, as a name. It's just a nice looking bird, actually. I like the bicolour to the face. There's nothing particularly offensive. I don't think he looks too similar to any other character. Why don't we have Joe? Oh, Jubei? The lion? The cranky lion? Meh. Because even though I don't particularly like him, I think he looks alright. I'm not a big fan of his, like, there's like a soul patch going on his chin. But honestly, he's alright. I much prefer as is. I think he just looks like he's got a lot more personality than this guy. But yeah, I don't know how to say his name either. Jube? I don't know. I'm gonna leave him there because he's not weird. He's not he's just like. Okay, Kit is really, really cute. Why don't we have Kit? What is Kit? Is Kit another collab character? I don't know. Kit is a jock, and I can't see any mention of a collab character. But Kit looks great. I love Kit. I think we should definitely have Kit. Yeah, probably almost even my favourite. It's just really cute. What a cute boy. What a shame we don't have Kit. I don't know why though. If you know, let me know. Oh, this kangaroo has a very interesting name. Koharu? The peppy kangaroo? And Karu kind of looks like we have Koharu already as... Is her name Kit? I'm getting confused now. I think we do. We have a very similar looking kangaroo already, so unfortunately back in this category of don't we already have this? Because I don't think we need another one. Ooh, interesting. So who is this rooster, this chicken? What's your name? Lee? It's a female, so maybe it's Lay? I thought it was a male. It looked like a rooster to me. What do I think? I think it's interesting. Definitely interesting. So maybe another mare? Because, yeah, the design is different. Well, see, because I'm prejudiced, it probably should go up a bit higher. Because someone probably likes Lay here, right? Someone? Not me? Someone? Okay, and next we have Liz, which is a normal alligator that kind of reminds me of, like, the pink version of Ali. Do we need a pink version of Ali? No, we don't. Oh, I just don't. I don't think we do need another alligator like that. They can do them correctly, like Gale. Looks great. And even Ali is not... it's not terrible, but... I don't want another one. I don't think we need one. So next is Lulu. And Lulu looks like, is it Annalisa, Annabelle? Yeah, too similar. Way too similar for an Antita. Oh. Next is also Lulu. Like, they have the same name, but this is definitely not the same thing. Meh? Lulu, she doesn't look terrible, does she? Simple design. I mean, if you don't like the hippos, you're never really gonna like Lulu. But as the design goes, it's not the worst. Ooh. And next, I actually thought this was a boy, and I didn't think too much of it, so I was gonna put it in meh. But her name is Madame Rosa. Madame Rosa. So for me, weird. Weird, but okay. Just the name. It intrigued me. The idea that you have a Madame Rosa on your island, I kind of like it. I kind of dig it. What's up next? Up next is Marcy. Marcy looks okay, but kind of like she's wearing a spacesuit or something weird, like a green screen suit, but red. If you're not like a morph suit, that's what I'm trying to say. And I don't appreciate it. I don't. I think she can stay there. I wouldn't say she's awful, and she doesn't look as like similar as Marcy, the other kangaroo down there. So yeah, I wouldn't put her in the no category. Mesa? Who is Mesa? Mesa is a dog. Mesa is a male jock dog. This doesn't look great, does it? Like, as dogs go, it's not a great dog. Dogs are generally quite good. It's like, generally, they look pretty good, but this dog doesn't look good. Is it awful? No, it can stay there. After Mesa is Medley, and I feel like that's a Zelda character, but I could be wrong. Believe it is. I don't know what character it's based off of, I'm sorry. And she looks great, in my opinion, so she does look a little bit human. Maybe she is supposed to be human, I don't know, but she can go up there, because I just think they put a lot more effort into design. Ooh, Megumi is next, which is the correct way to do a dog. This dog looks great. I don't know if it's based off anything. I think it just looks like a nice looking pink dog that doesn't look like a dog we already have. Fantastic. Right below that is Meow. I can't help but look at Meow's face. And I'm going to put Meow right next to whatever his name was. Bow? Like Bow Wow or Bo? I think it's Bow. Because they're the same thing. They're the same thing. Oh, you can't really see him. That's a shame. Like, you can see his like GameCube t-shirt and his like strange cheek. This is Nindori, which is like a Nintendo GameCube. It's an ostrich. I don't like his design. I think he looks weird. You can't see his eyes. His eyes are like literally supposed to be the place where you plug your controller in your GameCube, like the slots. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. He's weird, but someone's gonna like it, I suppose. Oh, okay. Next up is is this a boy or a girl, Antita? It's a girl. Okay, I don't have to say the name. I'm just gonna say I maybe I do. I don't know how to. This is Nosegay. Nosegay. I don't know why they've called it Nosegay. I don't think that's a real name. It just took nose and they've added gay to the end of it. So she can stay there in meh, because the name drags her down, honestly. But the design's not bad enough to be in the no. Moving on swiftly to Otis. Otis looks great. He's a lazy bird and he looks fine. Oops. He looks great. get away from Nosegay. I think you could deserve to be there next to this duck. I've forgotten their names. This is why I've got it in front of me. Now, here's this grumpy looking bull next to Otis. Oxford. Great name. Great name, I like it. Oxford, weird looking bull, honestly. He's got like green hair, you can't really see. Cranky, but unlike any other bull we have in the game. So, you know what? It's better than the Nintendo GameCube ostrich thing. Oh no, another mouse. Okay, so apparently Patricia is up next, which I think is this very last one. Oops, you can't quite see this one. Oh, I don't like the nose bulge on these rhinos. It really makes it hard for me to decide whether or not I like the design, because I'm so distracted by how weird they look. And the eye looks absolutely massive. I think she looks weird. Patricia? No. Sorry, no. Penny is up next, and that's the mouse. And honestly, there's something really creepy about her face. I don't like it. I think they can both stay there. I'm not even willing to meh them because they upset me. Okay, Petunia. I like Petunia, the name for this cow. It's a very like typical cow name, Petunia for a cow. A snooty purple cow. Do we have one? I don't think we do. So get over there and yeah. Got a couple cows and bulls up there, which I did not think we would have, but you know what? Good. Oh, Pierre? Don't we already have a Pierre in the game? This is a jock cat, and that means he's a boy if he's a jock, right? Oh, man, I feel like weird is definitely what he is, but I feel like people would actually like him. Like, not just some people would like him, but people would actually like him. We have Pietro and Pierre. People would want that, right? Maybe I just don't know. It kind of hurts to put him up there because he just looks weird. I don't like his hot dog mouth. Oh, fantastic! Another great name is up next. Pig Leg, the pig pirate. He's weird. He's weird, but I kind of like it anyway. I wish I had a better eye patch on than that. I bet that wouldn't come off. They could change that to make it look better. Pirate pig leg. Yeah, I can see it. I think it's alright. Oh, this is a bear cub next. It's a jock bear cub, and his name is Poco. What? He is, as stated in the Japanese e-card info, Ike's son? Ike has a son? I'm confused. I never knew there was any, like, village relationships like that. Come here, my boy, my son, come here. Why aren't you in the game with Papa? Weird. But I think he deserves to be up there. Weird. Okay. Let me know if there are any more villages that are related. Especially like that. That really shocked me. Poco? Fair enough. Quetzal. Quetzal is a jock eagle, and he's okay. He kind of reminds me a little bit of slightly like Sterling. Do we need him? Oh, is he like he's a Mexican flag? Kinda, yeah. For me, meh. I suppose we could have him back, but he's not offensive. Oh no. I just looked down at the chicken. Oh, I don't... Chicken's terrible. All of you can get in here between your siblings. What is your name? Rhoda. Rhoda. No, Rhoda. No, look at her eyes. They're just not... Why are they always these colours as well? They're awful. Up next, Rolo. The hippo. He is lazy. Kind of looks like he's made of steel. I don't know if that's the intention. Meh as well, because he's no worse than this one really, this hippo. Very plain design, looks fine, but I'm not into it. Oh man, that duck. That duck. Oh, the name. Shinabiru? A jock duck? Is it based off something? Surely. Shinabiru was designed by Japanese manga artist Takai Yuki Mizushina? Okay. Well, we shouldn't have. He didn't need to. He could have not. Look at these eyes. No. Absolutely not. No. Look at these eyes. He looks terrible. Oh, there's another one. Shokichi? Or Sokichi? I don't know. A jock bird. Was he also made by the same guy? Because he should stop. No, it's meant to be like a Daruma doll. Okay, I can see that. But he does kind of look a little bit like Croc or Croak, doesn't he? I think he's weird. Oh, we're starting to lose a little bit of our space now because these categories are filling up a bit more. Okay, so next up is Sui, and isn't she gorgeous? What's she doing down here? She should definitely be in the game. Look at this pig. What a great name. I don't even know what she is. Is she sisterly? She should be. She's snooty. She should be sisterly. Her and Agnes? Great couple. They would look great together, honestly. Up next is Sunny, who is another plain frog that looks just like this one. Sunny, a female frog again. Female normal frog. Again, another like Lily ripoff. Just not as good. They really didn't have many good designs for the frogs, did they? There is also another old goat. What's his name? Let's have a look. Sven? A lazy goat. Okay. I guess they didn't need too many like old looking goats, and they already have Billy, and it kind of looks like Billy but blue. So I preferred this one because I don't know, this looks like Billy and that looks like really alarmed Billy. So I'm gonna go with Don't We Already Have This, because I feel like Billy is just a bit too similar. I do get it, like Billy Goat, like old man Billy Goat. No, who is this wolf? This is a jock wolf. We don't have a jock wolf. Okay. It does look a little bit like Lobo because it's purple, but I could forgive that. I could. Like, maybe almost great, because like honestly, slight change so they're not too similar, and I'd absolutely love that. I'm sorry that creepy clown is staring right at your face. You don't deserve that. Oh no, it's another rhino. We're getting through them though. What's her name? Her name is Tiara. Okay. I wouldn't have pinned her for a tiara. What do I think of Tiara? She's snooty and she's awful. No. Get over there with your other rhino friend. Oh man, these eyes, I can't get over them. And speaking of eyes, this face looks a bit like Croak as well. And what is your name? Your name, Twerp? I can see that, Twerp. You also look like something we already have. And you are a cranky bird, and I can see that too. Do I think we need Twerp? Well, I decided that the other birds yeah, I've got a few birds, but I think they're Twerp. I mean, he's got an interesting face. Weird or almost good? You know what? Maybe weird. Maybe weird. But there's no real gimmick to it, is there? So maybe he's almost great. Maybe that's too much. But that's where he's going. Who do we have up next? It's Valise. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Valise, a snooty female kangaroo, grey in colour. She seems fine. It's like, yeah, I could see her being in the game. I guess it just didn't want any more kangaroos. She's fine. She's absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with her. There's nothing else to say. She's alright. Oh, did I do the other Splatoon squirrel? I don't remember doing that. I would have put her with her sister. I don't see her. So her name is Vici, and she would be right there next to her sister Cece. So imagine that's there, okay? Right. And then we'll move back down to well done. Oh, well done. That's terrible, isn't it? Well done. Like steak. Steak. Okay. Okay. Do we need that? I don't think we do need that. I'm gonna put this in meh. I honestly don't need that. We've got some interesting looking bulls and cows, and it's very standard, gimmicky name. You can stay down there. Wolf Link is up next. The name definitely needs to be worked on, but as a character I think is great, and should definitely come back as a character that we can get in the game, because I think people would love Wolf Link. I would love maybe just be called Link, to be honest, because I don't know if they're not going to do a Link. You don't need to. Up next is Willio, and I kind of do recognise Willio. I feel like I've had Willio, a jock sheep, and yeah, why not? Very very bright and colourful. Maybe could do with a bit of work, maybe to tone it down slightly, but maybe that's kind of like Willio's appeal. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you like Willio how Willio is. Is there anything interesting about Willio? Not really. We're almost done. We're down to the very last ugly villager, and here he is in all his glory, not being shown up. His name is Yodel. Okay, he's a lazy gorilla. Anything interesting about Yodel? No. He just is. Oh, never mind. Poor Yodel has a fruit allergy. I don't know why this is in here. Why have they put that down? Yodel, is that your forehead or is that a hat? Are those lines meant to be a hat, or are those lines your forehead? I don't know. We certainly don't already have it, but I think you're just going to end up finishing off this lovely video by just give me a solid no. This is my my result. This is what I've come up with. This is what I think. I think we should get some of these back. I think we should change some of them very slightly and definitely bring them back. Overall, I really like the collab characters. I think we should definitely get collaboration characters back. I really like Feline. I really like Inkwell. Surprisingly, out of the new ones, I like Dozer. I think he's great. Some of the funny ones as well, like Pig Leg. It's interesting. Yeah, like I think they could easily make another 25 or so characters from this. Ignoring like the last two categories, maybe the last three. Let me know what you think about some of these characters. I'm not keen on the Tamagotchi face cat and dog. I'm sure someone is. But is there someone you like? Is there someone you think is atrocious? Am I wrong with some of these characters? Like, do you like the clown face cat? Pierre, I think it was. What are your opinions? Because I'm really interested to know. And also, thank you so much for my 100 subs. I was really surprised because it felt like not too long ago I was barely getting like 60, and then you guys have just turned up out of nowhere. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all your kind words. I've had several nice comments and I really appreciate that too. I always try to get back to you guys as soon as I can. And thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. So maybe I'll do more of these if you like this video. Yeah. If you like the video, like the video. And I might do some of the new ones like category by category, like cranky or snooty, etc, etc. So thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. So remember, mumsy words. Goodbye. My cat's a son?